everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well on this rainy Easter Monday. I am 32 weeks pregnant and 1, 2 plus 4, so I'm 33 plus 4, and I've got my 32 plus 4, I did just say that, yeah. And I've got my midwife appointment this afternoon, which is meant to be my 31 week midwife appointment. I've just dropped Matt off at his haircut, which he wasn't meant to have, but his barber had a cancellation and it desperately needed cutting, bless him. He was struggling to like get booked in, and there was nowhere to park because I wanted to go into Primark while he was having his haircut, but the football's on today, so as you can imagine, a rainy Easter Monday, the city would be busy anyway, but even more so today with the football on because Norwich are playing, so obviously everyone's going to be in the city for that as well. But I've just stopped off at Bread Sauce, which is our like place that we go to all the time, and I'm going to pop in and get a hot chocolate, and I might get something to eat as well, and then I am going to put a little bit of makeup on because I look like death. But yeah, we haven't really done much this morning. It's 1 o'clock now and I kind of laid in bed all morning because I had really bad back pains, but I don't know if I just got stiff while like being asleep, if you know what I mean. I think I need to start putting a bigger pillow between my legs maybe as well. I do have my pregnancy pillow, but I've been putting like a little part of that in between my legs, but I've got a bigger part of the pregnancy pillow that I can put between my legs. Maybe that might help relieve some of my back pain, I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you in a minute once I've got the goods. I don't really know where to put you guys because the steering wheel's in the way if I plonk you here. Okay, so I'm back in the car now and you're balancing on top of my purse because if not it was too low and you could see the steering wheel. But this is my lovely hot chocolate that I've gone for. Normally we come in the morning and I'll have an oat milk latte or oat milk decaf, depending on whether I've already had my coffee of the day or not. I've just had to tie my hair back a little bit because I'm now going to do my makeup, but I got a little pan au chocolat and then a hazelnut brownie. I'm not really that hungry at the moment, but I love their pastries, and also I wanted to try the brownie because normally I send Matt in. I haven't been in ages, so it's nice to see what was there because they, oh my god, the baby just kicked my bladder. It's nice to see because they do change their stuff and come out with like new bits as well. And I was almost tempted to get a ham roll, but again I just wasn't that hungry, so I'm gonna do my makeup quickly now and only like a little bit of light makeup. By that time Matt may have finished his haircut possibly, and I can go and pick him up. So I'm still in the car, but I am a little bit more put together now. I've got a little bit of makeup on. So it's now 22 minutes past 1. I'm still waiting for Matt, and yeah, hopefully it won't be too much longer. It's getting busy in this car park and I'm getting some like funny stares, I think, when I was doing my makeup, because I think obviously I was taking up people's parking spaces, but I am a paying customer, not just decided to sit here. So yeah, hopefully he won't be too much longer, but we will have to see. So I've just got back from the midwife appointment. Lighting in here is not very good, is it? But yeah, it all went okay. I had another different midwife today, so yeah, I don't know why, but she was really nice, and Matt came to the appointment as well. We got to hear baby's heartbeat. She went through sort of like how I thought about starting to pack my hospital bag, went through like my pains that I've been getting really down low and in my back, and she said I might just be getting like pelvic girdle pain, and I can get like a pregnancy support belt for that as well, and I can also refer myself to like physio, and they'll give me some exercises to do to try and help with that. I did have glucose or sugar in my wee, so she kind of said because I've got no family history of it, they don't test for gestational diabetes. They would only do that if I had two, like twice in a row, so 2 tests in a row with sugar in my wee. But then she measured my bump, and I can't show you because they don't do it on like a piece of paper, it's all done electronically on their computer. But she showed us the graph, and basically they have like about 5 lines on, I think, which is like the 90th percentile, the 50th, the 10th, and maybe like, I don't really know, but I don't know if it's in like 110 or I don't know, but mine, what she crossed, was way above any of the lines, so it was like off the chart. She said it might be because someone measured me last time and that's why it wasn't following a trend, like someone different measured me. But regardless, it was coming up massive anyway, because it was way over like the 110th. It was like way above the lines, way above the percentile lines. And because I had, so she has to refer me for a growth scan, so that will probably be at some point this week. I would need to wait for a call to tell me when that is. And then she did a little blood test. She did a blood test anyway to test my iron, because I've had low iron, and they need to check the levels on that, because if they've not improved then I might have to have a blood transfusion. But if not, yeah, so she did a glucose blood test or something as well to see whether I need to be testing for gestational diabetes, considering I had sugar in my wee and a big bump. So yeah, that was pretty much like the outcome of the appointment. This is my bump. Obviously I'm not wearing like, God, it does look, to me it looks quite big in the viewfinder, to be fair. But Matt's now going to make our tea. It's only 4 o'clock because we've not really had lunch. We're going to have tea now. I don't really know what else we're going to do. But I've got Maisie Daisy down here. Are you okay, Maisie? You enjoying that little spot in the sun? Yeah? Do you just want to be where Mummy is? Do you love Mummy? Cool, that side of her is really warm where she's been in the sun. It's a little bit later in the day now, and I have actually had my tea. I forgot to show you guys that. We just had pesto pasta. Can you see Maisie's tail there? And I'm finally getting round to filming my bump date videos, because I filmed them up to 19 weeks and I'm now 32 plus 4 and I haven't filmed one since, so I'm trying to like film them all now. So yeah, but it is a lot. Thankfully I made notes on my phone, but they're probably not as in depth as like at the time of doing them, and I really wish I'd done them properly. But it's just, when you're pregnant, it's just, the time goes, and after work, like working full time, you just feel so exhausted. But yeah, these are my new Starbucks cups and I am literally obsessed with them. I bought them when we went to Centre Parks in January, and they were actually a really good buy. I think there was like £20 for 5 of these. You can take them to Starbucks and they give you discount off of your drinks. I'm yet to do that because it's been cold. I haven't ordered an iced drink yet, but I've been finding them really handy to have my water in, because they're quite deep and like especially in bed and stuff, like if I knock it over it doesn't spill. So I'd highly recommend getting these because they are really good. Guys, it is a couple of days later. I think the last thing that I maybe filmed was on Monday, which is when we went for my it was technically my 31-week appointment, even though I was 32 weeks. Can you believe I'm sat in the nursery right now? It's so cute. It's not finished. We still need to put some like photos on the wall, and I'm not sure whether I want like a little shelf above here. I need to get a changing mat as well. But I thought I would show you my boots haul that I probably bought about 10 weeks ago, and I have bought more stuff from Boots since then, so I thought I just need to show you guys what I've got. It's bits for like my hospital bag and some bits for baby as well. But before I show you that, I wanted to update you on what happened at my growth scan, because I had glucose in my wee and they had to do a diabetes test for gestational diabetes blood test thingy, and then my bump was measuring big off the chart as well, which I think I mentioned. Sorry, I'm so uncomfortable tonight. My belly is just so tight, and I get in a lot of pain in the evenings. I went for my scan, so I had my appointment on Monday, I had my scan yesterday, which was Thursday, and baby is measuring a bit big. I took a picture of my notes on my phone to send to Max. My mum had to take me to my appointment. And they measure like the head, the abdominal and the the femur, which is the leg, or the thigh bone. The thigh bone came back on the 50th percentile, which is like where they should be. The abdominal circumference was like on the higher end of the percentile, so I think it was like the 90th percentile. And then the head circumference measured way out of the percentiles. So I don't know if you can see on there, but that little graph thing, you can see the dot is outside of the line. So their head is bigger than the 97th percentile. So I've got to go for a rescan in 3 weeks time, which has come through already. And I've got to sit down with a clinician or consultant or something afterwards. I'll be 36 weeks at that point, so I'm guessing they're either going to discuss like, we need to induce you early if like the baby's measuring big still. So I don't know, but we will see what happens when we get there in 3 weeks, I guess. And the baby is estimating measuring at 5 pounds and 3 ounces already for 33 weeks, so no wonder I've got pelvic girdle pain and back pain, and I'm just exhausted. I've only got 3 weeks left at work as well, so yeah. I think if they say I've got to be induced, then I'll literally have no time off work by myself to get stuff ready, but it is what it is. So I don't care as long as the baby's healthy. But I'm just going to pop you on the tripod and then I'll show you everything that I've got, because I love watching like people pack their hospital bags and stuff like that. And a lot of this stuff will probably go in my hospital bag, to be fair. So yeah, I've got a massive Boots box here, which I think I'm just gonna empty and then show you everything. So if I show you to start with the stuff I've got for baby, and then I'll show you the stuff that I've got for me. So to start with, you may have seen in my what I've got for baby so far at 20 weeks video that we got some bottles. We just got, I think in that one I'd have shown you these two little mam bottles in the anti-colic ones. This is in like the first size, but then I also decided I needed a few more bottles, so got in the same colour again, which is like a sage green, although as I said before it does look blue on camera. I got another like smaller size bottle, so the same as this one, and then it did come with the next size up as well, and a little dummy. And then I also got 2 more, but in grey this time, and they've got a little bunny rabbit on, these ones. Yeah, they've got a little bunny rabbit on. So yeah, I've got 2 of them. So I've got 6 bottles overall, which I think is enough considering that I'm planning on breastfeeding. So I got some formula as well, just in case. Now, the world of formula literally confused the hell out of me. There's so many different ones and they all seem to be the same, but in the end we actually decided to go for this Kendamil one because it's the UK made one or something. So this is just the first infant milk. We did get the organic one, but I don't really know why. I don't think it makes a difference, but it just says it's organic, whole milk, no palm oil, plant-based and vegetarian. We just got that, and I feel like you always need 1 tin of formula, especially like if you're having a hard time breastfeeding. There's nothing worse than like being in the middle of the night, your baby's hungry, you can't breastfeed and you don't know what to do. So I just feel like we needed to have that just in case. And then got some nappy bags from Boots. I think these are just, yeah, Boots baby own brand. There's 150 nappy bags in here as well. They are fragrance, but I don't think that really matters. So the next thing that I've got for baby, which is gonna make you laugh when I tell you this, but I've got 2 packets of nappies, and when I bought them I thought I was buying giant packets of nappies like this big, and you know, you can get like the big boxes. I don't know why I had that in my head. I think like obviously online the pictures are deceiving. I didn't read how many nappies were in there and I thought I was getting like a really good deal, and they're tiny little packets, like almost the same size as my head. But I've gone for Pampers. I've heard really good things about the Asda nappies and also the Aldi nappies, I think, but it might be the little ones. I think it's Aldi though. But I thought I just need to start off on Pampers and see how I get on, and then I can try like the other brands nappies as well. I just feel like Pampers is a good place to start. I've got 2 different sizes, and I'm not planning on buying any more nappies until I know what size the baby is, especially now they're measuring big as well. So I've got a packet of size 0s, which goes up to £7. Sorry, it's up to £7, which is 3 kilograms. And then the size 1s are between £4 and £11. So this is probably more likely. But I've got both, and then if not I can just like donate the size 0s or something. I also got some water wipes as well. Again, I probably am open to buying like the Boots own or the supermarket own brands of these, because they all do like their own version of water wipes and fragrance free wipes now. But these were on offer. There's 4 packets of water wipes in here, but I thought these were just good to like take to the hospital, and just a good place to start with, I guess, as well. I have also got some extra large cotton wool wipes though, because I know sometimes when they're newborn that like you don't really want to use a wipe, and in hospital and stuff I think they like you to use cotton wool as well. But also I thought these would just come in handy if I wanted to do like a little, don't know what it's called, I think it's called something like a top and tail wash, where you just like wash their bum and wash their like face and their eyes and behind their ears and their neck. So I would do that with cotton wool as well. So they will come in handy too. The other thing that I've got, which I guess is for baby, is I've just got some Milton sterilising tablets as well. There's just a 40 pack in there. I don't know if I'll end up using them, but I've got them if I do. Hello, miss. We have been letting Maisie in here. We don't let her in here during the day, but I feel like it's important for her to come in and sniff everything, just so she can get used to all the furniture. And it's not like a big change all at once for her. So, but obviously the sheets will be washed and stuff like that before the baby lays on them. So that's pretty much everything for baby. I'll just show you everything that I got for like me and postpartum as well. So I've got 2 boxes here of breast pads. which are from Boots as well, obviously because this is the Boots haul. But yeah, I just got 2 of these. They've got adhesive tape on to stick to your bra, I guess, and there's 40 pads in each of these. I don't know, obviously I don't know how many I'm gonna need. I don't know how much your boobs leak during breastfeeding and stuff, so we'll see how I got on with them. But talking of breastfeeding, I've also got this HPA lanolin or lancinol nipple cream. Again, this is a bit of a funny story. Same with the nappies. I thought I was buying like a massive tube of this, and then it came and it's this tiny little tube, but I guess it'll come in handy as like a little travel size one if you know, for the hospital, and if I'm out and about, and if I do breastfeed then I can buy a bigger version of this, and if I don't end up breastfeeding then I haven't spent loads and loads, because these are expensive. The next thing that I'll show you is I got some like absorbent bed mats. They are, it says for use during late pregnancy and post-birth, so it protects your mattresses when your waters break. It can be used to protect car seats. There's only 5 pads in here. It says you can put them on your bed sheets in case your waters break in the night. I probably won't do that because they might not break anyway, but also they could break at any time, and I feel like it's just gonna get in the way. If they break, they break. We've got a mattress protector on the bed anyway. Really good for like post-birth as well, if I'm sitting on stuff and like in case a leak or something like that, I guess. So yeah, got some of them, which brings me on to post-birth, I guess. I've got all of these. I didn't really know what I would need post-birth, so I've got some of these like maternity towels from Boots, which are quite thick, and this is how long they are in the whole pack, so hopefully they'll be quite good. The only thing with these is they don't have wings, and I really like pads with wings, but they're nice and like cottony, so they'll be nice and soft for post-birth. So I got some of the Bodyform ones because these are quite cottony as well. There's 20 in here, so these are with wings, like they're night pads, so they're really long and they've got wings, and it says it's for a super heavy flow. And then I also got some of these Boots maxi night pads, which again, they don't have wings, but they feel like there's 12 in here, so they're big thick pads which will hopefully help me. So also got some of the Frida Mum disposable or postpartum disposable underwear. There's 8 boy short briefs in here. I did get them in a size regular. I haven't opened these yet, so okay. So for some reason I thought these were black, but they're actually grey. I don't know how I'm gonna get on with these, but I've got them now anyway. I feel like they're quite stretchy. I don't want to stretch it out too much, but yeah, I thought they were black, but they're grey. It doesn't matter too much anyway. And speaking of Frida Mum, I've also got some of the perineal witch hazel pad liners, which I think are cooling, refreshing and calming feeling. There's 24 liners in here. So it says replace pad liner with each new maxi pad for cooling relief. So I think it's meant to heal you down there and just any stinging or anything like that postpartum, especially if you've got stitches. I think they're really meant to help. And then I've also got one of the Frida Mum upside down peri bottles, which are meant to like wash. It says a bidet for your vajay on it. Tired, aren't you? It comes in a little bag, which I didn't know. Quite nice. And it literally just looks like this, which is pretty good. And then I've got the famous My Expert Midwife Spritz for Bits Instant Relief Natural Blend to soothe your bits. And it just comes in a bottle like this, and it just says helps to protect and maintain the condition of the perineum throughout pregnancy and after childbirth. So I guess you could start putting it on before. And then the final two bits that I've got are stuff that I can probably use now, but I feel like they'll come in handy in my hospital bag as well. And that is the Batiste dry shampoo. And then I also just got this Vaseline Cocoa Radiant. But yeah, that is everything that I have got so far. I feel like I've pretty much got everything now to pack my hospital bag, but I need to like make a list and stuff properly, so who knows. But I think I've pretty much got everything, and I just need to like unbox it all, because obviously I'm not gonna take like all of this stuff in all the boxes and stuff. I'll need to like take them out. I'm not going to take all of them maternity pads. I'm not going to take all the nappies. So I need to take it out and organise it, put them in like the little sealable things, and yeah, gosh, it's all becoming very real now. So it's a little bit later now and we've hung out the washing. Matt helped me. But I'm in so much pain. I can literally feel like an old woman. My back is in pieces, but it's obviously because my belly weighs so much. I'm having to bend over. Gosh, I'm gonna have to sit down, but hopefully this will help me a little bit. I've been really loving my spa from the White Company recently, but actually today I've gone for this Ragdoll muscle therapy bubble bath, so hopefully that will sort me out. But it's not very bubbly at the moment, so I'm not sure. I'm kind of tempted to rinse the water out because I've just cleaned the bath, and I'm wondering whether there's still like cleaning residue and that's why it's not bubbling. But yeah, I'm gonna have a bath now, so I'll catch in with you at some point when I see you. It's the next morning now and I'm just doing a few jobs. It's 5 to 9 already, and I've had my coffee and cereal, and Maisie's down here. This is the big Boots box that everything came in yesterday. I'll just put it here so Maisie can play in it. What are you smelling, Maisie? I don't know whether because I've got the window on the latch you can smell like fresh air, but I'm now gonna tidy all this away and wash Maisie's bowls, and then I'm gonna clean the kitchen sink because it's all like stained, if you can see what I mean. You are so naughty coming on the worktops, but she loves looking outside the window, and I think there's a bird there. Maybe because I can hear them and she's stalking. I mean, you definitely shouldn't be getting in there, Maisie. Silly girl. Wee. There's a baby down there. Maisie. Okay. All fresh and clean. So I've just put a new sponge on this. Look at the difference. Isn't that manky? And then I'm going to put a new one of these out as well, because that's pretty manky too. And then I also need to put out a new dishcloth, which I think I've got some clean ones in here. Yeah, these ones are actually new, but I have washed them, so they are lovely and bright white, because some of our old ones had all like holes and stuff in, so it's nice to get some new ones. But yeah, I need to clean the sink properly now. Oh, and the sink looks a lot better now. It's not perfect, but as you can see, it is nice and shiny, and there's no coffee stains or anything in the plug anymore. I don't know why, I always feel like cleaning the sink in the kitchen is such a big job, but I think it's because it gets messed up again like almost instantly, just because of how much we use the kitchen sink. So it is what it is, but I'm gonna put the dishwasher on now and wipe down all the surfaces.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that